Yes, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I have a statement that I wish to read. Honorable Speaker, allow me first to thank you for leading the Kenyan delegation to the 16th meeting of the Bureau of the East African Community Speakers and the Yala that was held on 16 November in Juba, 2023, in the Republic of Southern Sudan. Honorable Speaker, it is not also lost on us that it was resolved in that meeting that the Republic of Kenya assumes the chairmanship of the Bureau next year after the current chair, the United Republic of Tanzania. It is also noted that the Republic of Kenya was also accorded the opportunity to host next year's edition of the East African Community Interparliamentary Games. We congratulate you, Honorable Speaker, for these twin achievements. That, Honorable Speaker, you are now going to be the next chairperson of the Bureau. Honorable Speaker, the use of the word chairperson in the Speaker was intentional, since we do not know in the other countries whether it is male or female chairpersons, but we can confidently say that the next chairperson will be a chairman, none other than Honorable Dr. Moses Masika Wetangula. Honorable Speaker, allow me also to, as I congratulate you, to inform the region that they will enjoy your chairmanship as the chairman of the Bureau, and they will have to share, like the Kenyan people share, in your wisdom as you lead the Bureau from next year, Honorable Speaker. Also, Honorable Speaker, congratulate you on leading in lobbying for the Republic of Kenya, and in a way the Kenyan Parliament to be the hosts of next year's East African Interparliamentary Games. And Honorable Speaker, I know members are gearing for this year's games in Kigali, Rwanda, and probably, Honorable Speaker, we will have opportunity, myself and your deputy, the Honorable Gladys Bosholei, since for the last 10 years we have never had an opportunity to patronize these games. At least we are certain next year, the games being hosted in Nairobi, we shall patronize those games, and we shall be playing in the same team with my sister Gladys Bosholei. Honorable Speaker, as a chairperson of the Parliamentary Service Commission, you are currently overseeing the construction of the ultra-modern Center for Parliamentary Studies, CPST, in Karen. And it is with this background again that we know that the Bureau of Speakers also resolved in their meeting that the Republic of Kenya will host the East African Parliamentary Institute. This will serve to enhance the recognition of CPST as a center of excellence within the region in matters parliamentary training, and indeed offer a great opportunity not just to Kenyans, including our county assemblies, but also to our regional, national, and other regional assemblies. Honorable Speaker, allow me lastly to take note of the resolution made relating to the annual East African Interparliamentary Games. First, it was resolved that the Games commence on the 7th of December 2023, which is the day we are scheduled to commence our last recess at the end of this session. I therefore want to urge honorable members to put in extra effort so that we are able to process all our critical pending business before this day in order to allow for ease of participation in the games without prejudicing parliamentary business. Honorable Speaker, on that note, I want to plead with members and remind them that we have Thursday morning sittings this week and I believe next week, so that we are able to conclude all our pending business. And I want to urge members to be patient and stay within the principles of Parliament for us to be able to conclude business, so that those who will be participating in the games will be able to leave on the 7th. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, I note that the Bureau resolved that in this year's games, participating teams will be composed wholly of members of Parliament. Honorable Speaker, allow me to repeat that for the benefit of those who are consulting, that this year the Bureau has resolved that participating teams will be composed wholly of members of parliament. Given that this is a departure, Honorable Speaker, from the past where staff had been allowed limited participation in the games, it is a wake-up call for our members to take the game seriously in terms of preparation and participation. On a light note, Honorable Speaker, I challenge our departmental committee on sports, and I know the chair is here, to strategically plan around this decision so that we do not end up participating in games in which we become a walloping bag for our neighbors. Honorable Speaker, that is especially for those like myself and Honorable Sholei and Honorable Junet Mohamed, who have never participated in these games, to make sure we don't hear that now these games are strictly for members of parliament, and you end up on a football pitch and you know the Honorable Junet may not be able to finish the first 45 minutes. Honorable Speaker, I know I can do at least 45 minutes, but not the 90. But I am also certain the Honorable Junet Mohamed cannot do beyond 45 minutes. Honorable Speaker, I know that the staff have been allowed limited participation in the games in athletics only, and that is why, Honorable Speaker, on a light note, I use the example of myself and Honorable Junet on football. This should not discourage our staff, as the Joint Planning Committee has been empowered to review the participation of staff in future games. But it's also worth noting, Honorable Speaker, that this year, the participation of staff, therefore, will be limited. Therefore, we should plan in future to restore greater staff participation in more disciplines so as to enhance the greater goal of the games, which is to foster regional integration in all spheres. I thank you, Honorable Speaker, and again, congratulations on your nomination as the next chairperson of the Bureau of Speakers, and on lobbying for our country not only to host the games next year, but also to host the East African Parliamentary Institute. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And I wish, Honorable Speaker, to lay before the House the report of that meeting in Juba, which you participated and which came up with those very commendable recommendations for our country. Thank you.
Thank you.